The Ministry of Health has reported 189 new COVID-19 cases in the past 24 hours, which have increased the total number of active cases in Guyana to 958, with 20 persons hospitalized. Against this backdrop, Health Minister Dr. Frank Anthony, during Thursday's COVID-19 update, assured that adequate capacity, including beds and equipment, are available across Guyana to handle the surge in cases.
We have a lot of capacity in terms of treatment of patients. Not only at the infectious disease hospital, but in every region, each one of the regional hospitals, we have established a number of beds to treat COVID. The
Health Minister, while underscoring that the infectious diseases hospital at Liliendal on the east coast of Demerara have been equipped to handle a large amount of COVID patients, revealed that some 198 beds are at the facility.
52 of those beds being ICU beds. And we have the relevant equipment to go along with those beds.
Additionally, he said workmen are in the process of installing the donated oxygen generating plant, which arrived last week from India at the hospital.
That container with the oxygen plant arrived last week, and we are right now in the process of offloading and doing the installation of the oxygen plant, so that we'll be able to generate our own oxygen on site.
During the height of the pandemic, the government had highlighted plans of purchasing oxygen cylinders to adequately supply patients at the hospital, and through collaborative efforts was able to source the oxygen generating plant valued at some US $150,000. As it relates to the local vaccination report, 342,850 adults are now fully vaccinated, while 25,525 adolescents have been fully jabbed. As it relates to the 5 to 11 cohort, a total of 481 are now vaxxed. Booster doses have increased to 67,365. Reporting for the HP Nightly News, Joel Vogt.
CVM Live visited the old capital again on Thursday amid the uptick in crime and violence in recent days. Schools were an area of concern for many parents and stakeholders in the education sector, as some institutions are in close proximity to volatile communities. Principal of the Spanish Town High School, Ventley Brown, says the school was impacted by the recent flare-up in crimes.
It has affected us. Yesterday alone, the morning shift at the upper school, we saw about 63 students came in. Quite a lot of the teachers didn't show up as well. On the afternoon shift, we had about 47 students.
He notes causes for their absence have been due to tensions rising in the volatile communities in which some students reside. Mr. Brown says the school has made arrangements for students taking exit exams.
We're here still facilitating the exit exam groups. The focus now is to go online because we start internal exams next Wednesday. So we're going fully online tomorrow for the lower and upper school up until next Tuesday, then exams begin on Wednesday. So it is our hope that things will return to some normality.
We're at the St. Catherine High School here on St. John's Road. We were unable to speak to the principal. However, based on our observations, things appear to be business as usual. Meanwhile, principal of the Spanish Town Primary, Roger Curlew, says his school also saw a decline in attendance.
We have 15 teachers who were absent overall. Some of the teachers couldn't get access to a taxi. Some were living in adjacent communities to where the violence was flared up. They couldn't attend school, and so yesterday it was very devastating as relates to some of our teachers who were absent from school. But we managed to do a little bit of shifting. For those classes that no teacher came, we managed to kind of filter them out into other streams.
Arrangements were also made to accommodate students sitting end-of-year examinations. Javin McLean, CVM Live.
Migrants at a bus station in Monterrey, Mexico. It's a large crowd, and it's growing. So is the frustration. Though Mexico's government recently granted special transit visas to migrants, which allow them to travel freely anywhere in the country, many say federal and state police have been illegally returning them to Monterrey with no regard for their health or safety.
We are not criminals, we are human beings. No human being on this planet is illegal. Please let us go on our way.
Migrants say authorities are also giving them false information. This video, obtained by Al Jazeera, appears to show a Mexican police officer telling passengers aboard a bus that their visas are not valid.
You cannot travel toward a border. That's the first point. That's why we're here, because the United States, it's politics, because the government complains to Mexico, because we're allowing access through the borders.
Mexican immigration authorities declined our request for an on-camera comment, but told Al Jazeera the conduct of Mexican officers in the recorded video would be examined. Another video, this one recorded in Guatemala, appears to show a police officer holding cash in his hands and asking passengers for money. Roberto, a migrant from Venezuela who gave us the footage, has asked us not to reveal his identity. He says shakedowns by corrupt police along the entire migrant route are commonplace.
I said to the officer, please, I can't give you the money. I don't have it. He said, I'm not interested. Give me the money or find another border.
We shared Roberto's video with authorities in Guatemala and received the following response.
The Inspector General of the National Civil Police has launched an investigation to hold these two police officers responsible. They can clearly be seen in a video receiving an amount of money.
Migrants who travel across Mexico on their way to the United States face many threats, including extortion, robbery, and kidnapping. Human rights activists in Mexico have called on Mexican officials, as well as on criminal cartels who operate along Mexico's northern border, to respect the rights of migrants as they transit the country. Manuel Rapalo, Al Jazeera.
Golden State Warriors with a chance to close out their 4th championship in 8 years. Steph Curry, Andrew Wiggins and company looking to get it done in Boston. Jason Tatum and company looking to prevent that. And there's Tatum knocking down the elbow jumper, and Boston storms out to a lead. But here comes Steph and the Warriors. Steph gets the layup there, then Warriors in transition, and it's Gary Payton II to Curry, who's relocating for the three-pointer. And now Golden State's up 24-22. In the second quarter, Andrew Wiggins missing a shot, but Draymond Green taps it out to Jordan Poole, and he just pulls on a three, just nails the shot. 15 points in 18 minutes off the bench for Poole. Gary Payton steals it here, then Jordan Poole to Andrew Wiggins for the jam. Wiggins, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks in the game. Robert Williams now swatting Steph Curry. Jason Tatum with the Euro step layup on the other end. Beautifully done. Watch it one more time as he glides right on by. Not a big night for Tatum. 13 points on 6 of 18 shooting. Golden State up by 8 at that point. Steph Curry shakes Derek White for the three-point shot. That one goes down. Later, it's Draymond Green finding Klay Thompson, cutting for the layup. Nice little pass here. And at the half, Golden State leads this thing 54-39. In the third quarter, it's Draymond Green passing and screening to Steph Curry for the three-pointer. Beautifully done and effective. Then it's Green to Curry for the deep three-pointer, and the Warriors are on fire now. They're up 22 in the third and just blowing this game open. Could Boston respond? Well, they did. Jaylen Brown drives and flips it in. Then Jason Tatum to Al Horford for the layup plus the foul. Horford, 19 points, 14 rebounds as well. He'd make the free throw that cut the lead down to 9. In the fourth, Steph Curry drives for the tough left-handed layup. That pushes the lead back to 14. In response, Jaylen Brown, corner three is money. 34 points, 7 rebounds for Brown. Big game for him. And it's close. It's 8 points, but just too much Golden State. Draymond Green gets the layup off the Klay Thompson steal. Green, a double-double in this one. 12 points and 12 rebounds. And then, for punctuation, Andrew Wiggins to Steph Curry for the three-pointer. Curry, 34 points, including 6 of 11 on threes. Obviously, Tatum heartbroken. Steph emotional after this one as well. He and Iguodala hug it out afterwards, and Steph Curry finally gets his finals MVP. The Warriors' 4th championship during this run. Your final score in this one, 103-90.
Welcome to the Skn Newsline Weather Report. I am Janil Boone. Here is a look at the forecast for St. Kitts and Nevis. For a more detailed weather report, visit our website at www.sknnewsline.com.